If you love that content, hit that like, bitch.
Gang! Welcome back to the channel, Maine, and today we got a crazy story called Grapes Gone Wild. You will hear about Memphis Grape Street Crip members backdooring two of their own fellow homeboys for a TV wow. Yes, that's right. A darn TV wow. Well, y'all know how I get down. Let's get to the facts. Newlywed couple James and Danielle Alexander were a newlywed couple who have been dating since they were kids. According to their family and friends, the two of them fell in love with each other as soon as they met. The two of them would become inseparable. Their family and friends say the couple met at 6 years old and dated until they died. Wow. Yes, you heard that right. 6 years old, talk about true love. The couple grew up in Orange Mound. Orange Mound is a gang-infested community that will suck you into the gang life at an early age. And that's just what happened to the two of them. They would be sucked into the gang culture. Both of them would join the Grape Street Crips. Even though they were Crips in middle school, as they got older, they grew out of the Crips and into being blue-collared workers. The couple would work together cutting grass and landscaping. The couple would graduate from Melrose High School and begin their future together. They would go on to have 4 kids. James and Danielle would leave the gang life behind and focus on parenthood. The two of them really changed since high school, according to their family and friends. James and Danielle would get a house in the Orange Mound area in which they grew up. The couple also got married April 21st, 2014. Sadly, they wouldn't really get to enjoy it. On the afternoon of April 23rd, 2014, the couple would invite some friends over to watch NBA playoffs, Spurs versus Mavericks. They invited some of their Grape Street Crip homeboys over to the new house. Ricky Durham, Devin Gary, and Kendrick Stark. All members of the Grapes would come over and chill. According to the paperwork, the 3 men came inside and was partying with the 2 victims when Ricky Durham came up with a plan to rob James and his wife. You see, this is where James and Danielle messed up. They trusted the fellow Grape Street gang members not to be savages. And that's what you can't do. Slippers count in Memphis. These young men ain't got $1 in their pocket. You can't show too much because they will attach a button and get active just to go buy a perk. And that's just what happened. Ricky Durham, being a real steppa and a top Grape Street member with real status, he would force the others to go along with his move. According to the paperwork, Devin Gary would fake like he had a phone call, go outside and start his car up to be ready as a getaway driver. Ricky Durham and Kendrick Starks would stay inside and use the bathroom. The two of them would immediately jump out bathroom and go back in the living room armed with guns. They rushed in living room, shoved the guns in their faces, and demanded money. It's then when James started asking the 2 men, "Are you serious, Grape? Is this what you on Grape really?" James would then rush Ricky Durham for the gun. According to the paperwork, Ricky would flash out and immediately start shooting, killing the couple in the living room. The 2 savages, being down bad as they were, started to ramshackle the house, taking everything they could. They would quickly scramble into the getaway car and leave. The Alexanders were found dead in their home on Enterprise Avenue by their 7-year-old daughter. 3 other children were inside the home at the time. According to the affidavit, police developed Ricky Durham and Devin Gary as suspects after talking to witnesses. Durham admitted to being inside the home and to stealing a television, but he did not admit to shooting the couple. Gary gave a written statement that he was at the house where both victims were killed. New information showed he was lying. He was in the house during the homicide and theft, according to the police report. Gary also admitted taking the TV from the house after the murders. Wow. Kendrick Starks would get 15 years for his part of this nasty crime. He's set to be free March 7th, 2027. Wow, pretty sweet deal for murder, if you ask me. Just disgusting and disrespectful to the family. Devin Gary told everything he would do, 7 months and get out in November 11th, 2014. The ringleader Ricky Durham would get 33 years for his role in this terrible crime. Wow, these guys are terrible. Wow, take this as a lesson. Love all, trust none. Keep a gun, like, comment, subscribe for more bangers.